Hello, my name is Anna, and I'm presenting chapter number 7 from the case studies book, Helping Skilled Migrants into Employment, the Workplace Communication Program. This program was held in New Zealand, and as you already know, it is hard for us sometimes to adjust like a new workplace environment. We're always trying to fit in the new place. We try to impress our boss or coworkers, and it is already hard. And can you imagine add some pressure to the situation by doing all of this in a different language than our own? That definitely adds more pressure to the situation, right? So the program, which is called the Workplace Communication Program for Skilled Migrants at Victoria University of Wellington, New Zealand, also called the Migrant Program, the Skilled Migrant Program, was established in 2005, and it was designed to assist unemployed skilled migrants to develop communicative competences in order to help them overcome those issues, right? The census of 2001 showed that there were 2,000 skilled migrants nationally who were unemployed or underemployed. Some of the possible reasons for the problematic were lack of New Zealand work experience, lack of awareness of an ability to use communication styles suitable for the New Zealand context, lack of access to professional networks, or lack of contact with New Zealanders, also as lack of confidence. The program is designed to address the specific needs and aims to help skilled migrants to understand and develop appropriate communication skills, professional workplaces, to gain New Zealand workplace experience, and to develop an understanding of New Zealand workplace practices in specific professional areas. These goals present a challenge as they are not easily achieved by classroom teaching alone. Add with this in mind, the 12-week program includes a 6-week workplace placement. The classroom program includes a range of further topics to familiarize the participants with working in New Zealand context. For example, cross-cultural awareness, CV and interview skills, information about New Zealand culture, history, politics, and employment issues such as like oral presentation, report writing, telephoning, emailing, and meeting skills. The curriculum is flexible enough to allow for the addition of further topics in response to the needs of any particular group. The program has a number of key partnerships within the Wellington business community, in particular with the Rotary Club of Wellington and with an employment recruitment agency, which is the Johnson's Group. The Rotary Club actually plays a significant role as a partner in the program, uh, providing help in a number of areas like volunteers from a range of professions to help us classroom tutors who carry out role plays and mock interviews with the participants. Also, by providing guest speakers on a range of workplace topics, by providing help with sourcing work experience, placement, and by providing job mentors who assist the participants in their job search when they graduate from the program. The course is intended for skilled migrants who gain permanent residency in New Zealand and have some experience in their professions, migrants with bachelor degrees or higher, unemployed or underemployed. The professional backgrounds include like accounting, business analysis, financial analysis, insurance, public relations, medicine, office management, engineering, law, economics, banking, software development and testing, logistics, stockbroking, and information system. The program uses several processes to analyze the needs of each intake of participants. From day one of the program, the skilled migrants survey their classmates in order to identify the particular needs of the group. And from day 2 to 4 of week 1, the course coordinator interviews each participant about their particular needs. The coordinator, which is the principal class teacher, records the participants. Principal The principle of teaching and learning is that the acquisition of communication skills that are appropriate for different contexts and that requires specific attention, as these skills are often not picked up by simply living in a new society. Although the second language learners are generally aware of pragmatic features and strategies in their own language, which is like unconsciously, and this awareness is not always carried over the second language production. Guided by the research on the value of authentic input and bearing in mind the specific workplace focus of the instruction module, as mentioned earlier, authentic conversations from the Language in the Workplace Project, Victoria University of Wellington, are used to illustrate certain communicative acts in a white collar workplace scenario or context. A context of a conversation is outlined, and the participant's attention is drawn to the significant features of the context that will play a role in determining the language choices for them. The following example shows in more detail the steps involved in analyzing an excerpt of an authentic conversation between co-workers, or in this case, between employee and employer. So the participants discuss their perceptions of the status power relationship between the two speakers and how well they know each other and the level of difficulty of the task of asking for a day off. The participants are giving the two opening lines from the authentic interaction and are asked to role play how they think the conversation would continue. Having completed the role play, the participants read and listen to a reconstruction of the authentic dialogue and compare their role play version with the original one. The participants then answers a series of questions that are designed to encourage noticing of linguistic features in the conversation, such as comparing their conversation with the example provided, and what difference did they notice between those two, and what words or phrases are used to make the conversation go smoothly, what phrase was used to make the request, why was the phrase chosen, what words or phrases are used to soften the request, were there any pauses, and what was the effect of these pauses? How does the dialogue begin? And where in the conversation does the request come? The participants then role play several request scenarios with their classmates and with the teacher and with the volunteer tutors. These role plays are videotaped for later review. As seen from the description of the instructor model, in the example of the classroom materials, the program also provides many opportunities for learners to practice, reflect, observe, and receive feedback from teachers, from volunteer tutors, from workplace support personnel, and from managers during the workplace. The progress that participants make is assessed during and at the end of the 3-month course, and the evaluation of the program takes a number of forms. An evaluation questionnaire completed by all graduating participants, a formal evaluation of the course and teaching carried out by the university, informal debrief meetings at the end of each course with feedback from all contributors, and also several of the skilled migrants participants have also been involved in a research study that is currently being carried out by the Language in the Workplace research team at Victoria University. And this study tracks the development of communication skills of course members during the instructional segment of the program and during the workplace period. The result of this research provide further valuable insights into the effectiveness of the teaching module and course materials. To this date, approximately 79% of the graduates of the program from 2005 to 2009 have found employment in their professional areas. The chapter has described a program designed to prepare skilled migrants for the professional workplace in New Zealand. The features of the program are the instruction in communication skills based on the analysis of authentic interactions, opportunities for participants to practice the skills with native speakers in the classroom and at the workplace, and opportunities for participants to become aware of a workplace practice in New Zealand by completing a 6-week internship in their specialist areas. In conclusion, and according to the research conducted by the university um, and previously mentioned, the program has proven to successfully help place migrants into the New York Zealand workplace environment or context, and facilitating their way into the professional field in their new environments. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed this chapter, and I thought it was really interesting. Thank you so much for your attention, guys.